Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 19th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far, but it's a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather. Cut the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at this strong storm system here moving across portion of Texas to Missouri to Iowa region, also to Illinois and Michigan. You can see the swirl up here over portions of North and South Dakota, Montana, and Wyoming region. That's an upper level low. You got a trailing cold front all the way down into Texas. That will continue to push east. Got some scattered activity, a little weakening MCS. Moved through the Appalachian Mountains and kind of got ripped apart, maybe just producing some scattered showers across South to North Carolina, maybe even Virginia as well as it continue to push east. You can see another little activity system up here producing some activity over portions of Idaho and western Montana. You can see this subtropical jet kind of easing there a little bit, but more flare up of precipitation across the eastern tropical Atlantic from the Hawaiian chain island to the Central America coast, even a little bit of Mexico, South America getting some activity. Even the Atlantic starting to get a lot of activity out there, but nothing to write home about at this time. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here we got some shower activity out west here in portions of Washington, Oregon State. Along coastal areas as well, the Pacific coastal water. Mixed precipitation there as well from Oregon to Washington to Idaho to Montana through North and South Dakota, Wyoming, and a little bit of northern Utah region as well. Got some shower activity across South Canada. Even got some mixed precipitation across South Canada, right across the U.S. border into Canada. Shower activity stretching through North and South Dakota, Nebraska, portion of Minnesota, a little bit of portion of New Hampshire to Vermont and New York, portions of New York State, also in the Massachusetts region as well. Thunderstorms and showers from Wisconsin to Iowa to Missouri to Louisiana to areas of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, the Carolinas, all the way up to Delaware, D.C., Maryland, and Pennsylvania region. Some severe weather from portions of Louisiana to Alabama to Tennessee to Kentucky to portions of Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, portions of southeast Missouri, and much of Arkansas as well. Even got some flash flooding and heavy rain over portions of Illinois to Indiana to Ohio to West Virginia, Kentucky, and Tennessee regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, here's your Wednesday outlook now. You can see we got some shower activity in Washington and Oregon State. Got some mixed precipitation there as well, stretching into portions of Idaho, portion of Wyoming. Even got some along the Canadian-U.S. border, and even got some rain shower along the Canadian-U.S. border as well in Montana through the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa. Also northern Michigan and central Michigan as well, Wisconsin, over toward Lake Huron, over toward New York State, to Vermont, New Hampshire, to Connecticut, the Rhode Island areas as well. We got thunderstorms and showers down there across central and south Texas. Again, over toward South Louisiana, the northern Gulf, the Florida Panhandle, over in the portion of southeast Georgia, southeast Alabama, more in portions of Kentucky to Tennessee, to North Carolina, to New Jersey, Pennsylvania, to Ohio, to Indiana, Illinois, and Kentucky regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, here is a look at your current watches, warning, advisory map of your location across the nation. Alright, we got some frost advisories up here in portions of New York State, Pennsylvania. Flood watches in effect for West Virginia, down in the portion of Kentucky. River flood warnings still continue for portions of South Carolina, one there in North Carolina and portions of Georgia, also Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana, and East Texas. Tornado watches from portions of Texas all the way through Oklahoma, Nebraska, Kansas, Iowa, portions of Missouri. Tornado warnings, flash flood warnings, also severe thunderstorm warnings also in that area as well. Flash flood watches also in effect for Arkansas and Missouri. Thunderstorm watches are also in effect for Iowa and also Missouri region as well. And you got some tornado warnings also in portions of Missouri and also eastern Oklahoma with, like I said, flash flood warnings also in flood advisories there as well. Alright, special weather statements across South Texas. Also, we have some red flag warning for West Texas, the portions of Arizona, New Mexico, and also northern California. Also, we have some heat advisory for a couple counties in southwestern California. Wind advisories over New Mexico. Also has some freeze warnings in effect there as well. Portions of southwest Colorado, western areas, and northeastern areas of Utah. Frost advisories over a couple counties in Colorado. Flood advisory, winter storm weather. Flood advisory, a flood watch, and a winter weather advisory for portions of Wyoming and southern Montana. And as you can see, we got some small craft advisory, gale warning from Maine all the way down to New York State. Then again from southern Louisiana to the southeast Texas. Then again from southern California to Washington State. The Hawaii and Chain Island looks good. Around the Alaska region, freeze and spray warnings in the blue. We have some winter storm warnings in the northern Alaska region and special weather statements as well. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 2. As you can see, we got general thunderstorm from portions of northern Seattle, Washington to Idaho, and also northwestern Montana. And then for central Montana down toward Casper, Wyoming. General thunderstorm from San Antonio all the way up to La Crosse, all the way over toward Charleston and Savannah, Georgia. Marginal risk also in effect for portions of Roanoke, Raleigh, Wilmington, also in the portion of Charlotte, Columbia to Columbus, Ohio, Georgia, Lupkins area, Pierre, Illinois. Then from portions of Shreveport, Louisiana, all the way up to Indianapolis, slight risk. Then to Greenville, Mississippi, all the way to Bowling Green, Nashville, Chattanooga, Jackson, and Memphis area as well. Tornado probability look like this. 2% in the green from Alexandria, Louisiana to Columbia, South Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina, Charlotte, Pierre, and then from 5% from Greenville up to Indianapolis over toward Chattanooga, and then around Memphis, Jackson, Bowling Green, and Nashville. That's where the highest chance of a EF2 or greater in that region. Damaging wind look like this: 5% in the brown, 15. High significant winds look to be over just north of Birmingham to Bowling Green and Nashville. Winds gust up to 80 miles per hour possible from Jackson to Memphis, just east of Greenville, Mississippi. Could be some 30% chance, maybe winds 60 to 70 miles per hour in that region. Alright, let's take a look at the large hail. We have 5% in the brown, 15 in the yellow. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. Okay, we got general thunderstorm from Fort Stockton to Brownville to Corpus Christi to New Orleans, all the way up to Cleveland, Ohio, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Washington, D.C. Marginal risk stretching from areas of Richmond, Virginia, Virginia Beach to Roanoke to Raleigh to Wilmington to Charleston, over toward Florence, South Carolina, you're included, Savannah, Georgia, Jacksonville, and Tallahassee region. The probability looks like this, pretty much just 5%. Alright, let's take a look at the Climate Prediction Center outlook. This is your temperature outlook for the next 8 to 14 days. And it's going to be coming up here in a minute. It's going to look like this across the board. Alright, here is the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. Got above normal temps over Maine, portions of south coastal areas, South Carolina into Florida, South Louisiana, Texas. Then again from New Mexico, Arizona up to Washington State, over toward the Dakotas and Minnesota. Near normal from Texas all the way to portions of Vermont, New Hampshire, southern Maine, portions of the Carolina. And you can see a big below normal precipitation for portions of central South Carolina, back into Tennessee, Kentucky, over toward portion of Iowa, back into North Texas. Hawaii and Chain Island above normal, and much of Alaska will be near to below normal in that region. Precipitation looks like this: above normal precipitation, Washington, Oregon State to California. Then again from Maine to Florida to Texas to Louisiana, also from New Mexico to portions of Colorado, all the way up to portions of Iowa and also Kansas. Over here toward Kansas, also into West Virginia. Below normal precipitation across Minnesota to Michigan, northern Michigan, Wisconsin, and also Iowa. Near normal from the remainder of Michigan to Illinois to Montana to Florida, California to Nevada, and also Arizona and Utah. Above normal for Hawaii and Chain Island. Near normal to above normal across the Alaska region. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.